Tennessee Titans better not be losing to Malik Willis and the Packers. Like, seriously, bro. We better not be losing to fucking... We better carve up these cheeseheads. We better make, you know what I'm saying? We better turn these Packers into some Swiss cheese. No ifs, ands, or buts. No ifs, ands, or buts. Let's go take their asses out. No diddy. Time to get back into the victory column. Time to get back into winning. Like, this is crazy, bro. Like, what is going on right now is fucking crazy. Shouldn't even be happening. Shouldn't even be happening. We've been dealing with Will Levis just playing like a knucklehead. Missing wide open guys. I mean, turnovers at times that literally are killing us. The turnovers are literally killing us. And then you got people saying, oh, it's not really Will Levis's fault. Like, he's kind of the problem, but it's mostly the offensive line. It's mostly special teams. Maybe Burks should have caught the ball. Well, how about this? Maybe Burks should have 12 fucking arms and 14 legs that can jump as high as Michael Jordan in his prime. You know, it's not really fair when two people are guarding you. You think it's fair when two people are guarding Stephen Curry? And I'm not calling Treylon Burks Stephen Curry. I'm just saying, when there's two people guarding somebody, especially when you're a professional athlete, it's probably going to be a little bit hard. And then people are saying, oh, well, Burks had the ball in his hand. Who gives a shit? That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean he caught the ball. It doesn't mean he's going to catch the ball. It doesn't change the fact that that throw was fucking stupid. And people are still making an excuse. Burks, you dropped it. There's 4 arms in his way. He's jumping up, trying to catch the ball over 2 fucking grown-ass professional athletes. And people are making a big deal that he dropped the ball or he didn't come down with it. That Jets guy made an amazing play. That Jets player made an amazing play on a stupid-ass play. That's exactly what happened. It's crazy, bro. It's like, it's so clear. And everybody knows that the Titans are 2-0 if we had a different quarterback. We could be 2-0 with Rudolph, and I'm not saying Rudolph is fucking Peyton Manning. I'm not saying he's Drew Brees. I'm not even saying he's any of these, you know what I'm saying, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. I'm not saying he's any. I'm not saying he's that. All I'm saying is, I guarantee you, Mason Rudolph wouldn't be fucking pitching the ball backwards like it's NFL Street Volume 2 on PS2 or whatever the fuck game system that shit was on. I'm pretty sure it was PS2. But it's like, you can't be doing that, bro. This is not backyard football, and that's not even your fucking style. Guys like Patrick Mahomes can get away with shit like that. You can't, and that's fine. You play how you play. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. Don't do anything differently. Stick to what got you there. It's crazy. He's over here throwing the ball, doing laterals when you're when you have the lead, when you have the best defense in the league, and you're just giving the other team points when your defense is doing everything they can to help you win these football games, and you're literally letting the team down, you're letting the defense down, and the fans are sitting here like, bro, like, we were expecting a pretty decent football team this year, and by all means, we should be 2-0. We should be 2-0. We had the Bears locked the fuck up. It was like watching a bear at a circus, bro. We had them bitches locked up, bouncing on balls and shit. It's crazy. And then all of a sudden, boom, boom, bam, boom, blah, everything started fucking happening. And of course, Will Levis throws the game away. Bears sneak away with that shit. Like, what the fuck? All right, we could live with that. He does the same fucking thing again. The same fucking thing again. Bro, I recommend everybody, and I'll go do a reaction video to this. I'll probably do a reaction video, maybe at lunch or something. Y'all need to understand what the guy's doing, bro. Like, Dan Orlovsky, Rex Ryan, those guys from, I can't remember their show, whatever their football show is. They're sitting there talking about this, and all of them, former players, former coaches, analysts, everything, paid to do this. They're sitting here saying, all of them agreeing that the Titans are 2-0. This, with anybody else at quarterback, they're saying that these mistakes that Will Levis is making are killers, and that's what I keep explaining to people. And all you goofy ass people who don't want to fucking admit it or don't want to accept that our quarterback is playing like a damn dog chocolate tomato can, like, that's weird, bro. Everyone's like, oh man, well, you gave up on Will Levis already. I didn't give up on shit. I want to fucking win. I want to win. Nobody's bigger in the program. Nobody is. Nobody's bigger in the Tennessee Titans. I don't give a damn who you are. The Titans are who we root for. We like players when they come along, sure. But guess what? Our greatest player, arguably in our history, Derrick Henry, where is he? Is he a Titan right now? No. Again, it just shows you, even when you have all the records, the best plays from Tennessee Titans history, arguably, that you still can go. What happened to Eddie George? What happened to Steve McNair? What happened to all of these goats that we've had? Fucking Javon Curse. All these guys all took their everybody took their talents elsewhere because, again, it's football. Nobody really stays forever. It's very rare. Nobody's bigger in the program. It's crazy, bro. And people are sitting there making excuses. Yeah, the offensive line's fucking terrible. I get that. J.C. Latham, though, speaking of J.C. Latham, man, he had a fucking great game. Fucking no pressures, no sacks, no quarterback hits. He's going to just get better and better. We have the youngest offensive line in football. Now, we know the right guard and right tackle spot need to be upgraded. We fucking know that. But you can't sit here and tell me, even with this weak-ass offensive line, you can't sit here and tell me that if you really watch the game or the games, you can't sit here and tell me that we lost because of the offensive line. No. Are we losing because, like, is it part of it? Yes. But the main fucking reason we are losing is because of those diabolical mistakes, those gut-wrenching, game-killing turnovers that Will Levis is doing. Those are it. And people aren't even talking about the missed wide-open throws. They want to talk about Calvin Ridley dropping that difficult, again, another double-covered throw that Will Levis throws, but Ridley somehow was able to get by everybody because he's fucking the road runner. He's faster than the speed of light. So that he gets two hands on it, but again, 60 yards down the field, he has his hands, like, spread out, reaching for that ball. And it bounces through, it goes through his hands, which he should have caught. But he has the 10-yard rushing touchdown. He has multiple catches, including the 40-yarder, 40-yarder over Sauce Gardner and the other guy in double coverage. Again, it's crazy. Will Levis just loves attacking double coverage. It's crazy. But it's, I think Calvin Ridley more than made up for it. And then we're not even talking about the overthrows. Calvin Ridley had 2 to 3 that I know of off the top of my head, throws that balls that were thrown to him that weren't even close. Like, he was wide open. I think it was before half, and he overthrew him by like 3 yards, and he could have walked off with that one as well. Will Levis's deep ball is so inaccurate right now, and again, that's something that's not even really being talked about. All they're talking about is the turnovers because they're that killer, and people want to continue to make mistake or excuse after excuse for him, which is fine, but you have to hold players accountable. Nobody's bigger than the program, and at the end of the day, he's just not doing enough. But that being said, I'm not one of those guys who's calling him a bust. I'm not one of those guys who's saying we got to move on already. I'm not even one of those, because there's the Panthers bench Bryce Young, and everyone's like, oh, well, why is first of all, I don't think that they should do that right now. I think Bryce Young's the worst starting quarterback in the NFL, but I don't think you should go away from him right now. I think you should just, like, maybe, I don't know, wait a few games. But they're waiting 0-2. A lot of people were calling for Mason Rudolph to come in after this 0-2 start for the Titans, and hell, even Rex Ryan and Dan Orlovsky and those boys over there on that show were saying that it's probably a good idea. But I think I would wait. If we're 0-4, we have a week 5 bye. If we go into that week 5 bye, going into week 6 0-4, I think you go Rudolph. I think that's the only way, the quickest way you go to Mason Rudolph. I don't think you go to Rudolph even at 0-3. I just don't think it's right. We want Will Levis to be the guy. We want him to be the guy. You have to let him try to fight through this. He has to try to earn that right, because if he does, then it's going to show so much. But if he doesn't, then we're going to be sitting there in a hole, and then Mason Rudolph will get his opportunity to do what he does, I guess. But yeah, it's going to be crazy, because it's we got Malik Willis next. Right? Like, I don't think Jordan Love's going to be playing. If Jordan Love's playing, it's a game we're probably going to lose, just because it just doesn't seem like I don't know what it is. That confidence that Will Levis had and has always had is weird. It's almost like it's gone. You don't see him being energetic or aggressive or anything like that. You see him kind of quiet and stuff, and that's not a good sign. So hopefully he can get out of that. Hopefully he can fix it and figure it out, because we need to get Will Levis back. We know what he's capable of when he's not making those mistakes. If he doesn't turn the ball, like people throw interceptions, that's fine. But you can't when you're getting ready to score a touchdown and or a field goal, you can't turn the ball over, like, especially in games like that. You can't do that. You can't do lateral. And it's funny, all these fucking plays are like laterals or flip tosses. They're not even throws. It's just backyard bullshit. That's all it is. It's backyard bullshit. Him doing stupid shit, bouncing around. It's ridiculous. That's what it is. It's ridiculous. And you don't need to be doing that. You just don't need to be doing that shit. All those end arounds with Treylon Burks that we do, the trick plays with Treylon Burks, why the fuck do we do so many? If you want to do an end around every once in a while, fine, but why do you run like 5 every game with Treylon Burks? It's fucking dumb. Doesn't make any sense. That's like Brian Callahan's been a little bit of the issue too. His play calling has been mid at best. He's had way more bad play calling drives than good. It's like not even debatable. He'd be making some goofy ass play calls so far. I'm not seeing the plays that I saw with any type of those plays from the Bengals. I don't see nothing like that, so it's kind of frustrating. But hopefully we could pick it up. I think obviously the conversations and stuff would be a lot different if Will Levis had won these 2 games for us instead of losing, because again, 2-0 I can guarantee you feels a lot better than 0-2. So we just have to one game at a time climb ourselves back into this fight. I told everybody Texans are going to be winning at least 10 games. Everyone's like, come on, T, how could you say that as a Titans fan? I say that as a fucking realistic football fan. Like, you can't sit there and look at that Texans team and say, oh, if they stay relatively healthy, they're going to finish worse than 10-7. Get the fuck out of here, bro. What fucking football team are you watching? Are you kidding me? Like, we can dislike them, but you got to at least fucking understand what the fuck's going on. I mean, it's crazy. You think the Jets, Dolphins, and Bills fans were saying, hey, man, when Tom Brady won like 4 fucking divisions in a row, do you think they were saying, yeah, Tom Brady sucks, man? Yeah, right. He's not favored to win the division this year. Like, do you think they were really saying that? Fuck no. They were probably saying, hey, man, it's the same thing with all the guys in the Chiefs division. The Chiefs have been winning the division forever, right? So it's like all those other guys are like, well, we know the Chiefs are going to win, so fuck it. Let's just see how many games we could, if we could at least keep up or whatever, make playoffs, wild card, whatever, because the Chiefs are going to win the division. It is what it is. Now, it didn't mean that the Titans couldn't win the division. Anything's possible. Players get hurt, this, and that, and the other. But you got to understand something. With what they've already built, with what's on paper and what we've already seen, this isn't shocking me. The Titans are a brand new football team. Am I shocked by the start? Fuck yeah. But it's a brand new team. I mentioned before, it could take some time. It might. And it all depends on our quarterback, Will Levis. If Will Levis can get it right, if Will Levis can figure it out, if Will Levis can hit these deep balls. He's missed at least, in these last 2 games, he's missed at least 4 deep balls to Calvin Ridley that would have been walk-off touchdowns. At least 4, maybe 4 to 6. It's crazy. People don't understand how off target Will Levis is. He's missing guys, throwing it in the dirt, throwing it behind them. He's not giving guys opportunity to catch it on the run that much. And if he doesn't fix this, he's going to be sitting on the bench. But again, I don't think that happens unless he starts 0-4. I really, really believe that. I don't think he'll be benched unless he starts 0-4, just because of the circumstances. But I tell you what, there ain't I tell you what, man, I would have never fucking thought the Titans were going to be sitting where we're sitting. Fuck no. I would have never thought the Titans would be sitting here in a 0-2 hole. There's just no way. I was sitting here, I'm like, okay, look, like maybe we'll lose to the Jets, but we're gonna beat the Bears. Like that was my thought process. Like we gotta at least win one. It don't matter who we beat. Let's at least go 1-1 with those 2 games. We should have been 2-0. Will Levis, you just gotta figure it out, bro. You gotta go slice up the cheese, man. Get out that Titans war sword and let's get to work. Tony Pollard, let's get Tony Pollard 20 carries. Let's get Ty J. Spears incorporated if we can. Obviously, we got to continue to try to get that Calvin Ridley deep ball going, and the defense continue to stay up and keep doing what they do. The turnovers are going to be coming. The special teams has to be better. You cannot allow a pump block with 4 pass rushers. That is pathetic. That is pathetic. And I get it, man. The team's got to be frustrated with Will Levis, but you cannot sit there and let that affect your play as well. You just can't allow that to happen. You got to try to, look, football's never perfect, and you got to try to be there to support each other when needed. And right now, Will Levis needs that support, you guys. He needs that support more than anyone. And, if anyone's going to turn it around, I hope it's going to be him. I hope it's going to be him because I really want Will Levis to be the quarterback of the Titans. I really do. I don't want to do the quarterback searching thing. And I don't want to use next year's draft pick on another quarterback because, like I said, man, I would love to have a pass rusher to replace Arden Key. I would love to have another fucking blocker. I can guarantee you one of our first 2 picks next year will be a right guard or right tackle and or both. Like, we need right side of the blocking so bad. We really, really do. So I don't want to lose a draft pick just because, we need to guess on another quarterback. Like, I don't want to do that anymore, bro. I just don't want to do that. So, I don't know, man. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I just hope we beat the Packers. If Malik Willis is in there, I don't want to... I'll tell you what, if Malik Willis is in there and he beats the Titans... Oh my God, bro. You're going to hear 99% of the fans just completely lose their fucking caps. Literally, 99% of the fan base will go nuts if the Titans lose to the Packers. I can see it now, bro. I can see the fans now. Like, there ain't no fans that take losses like Titans, man. We are the biggest sore losers of all time, bro. Like, we're up there. We may not be the big, because we don't have that many fans, so I take that back. But, yeah, we're up there with we don't do well when we lose, man. We really don't. And I just hope that, I just hope we figure it out, man. I don't want to fucking lose. I'm done losing. I'm ready to be a fucking winner. Tennessee Titans versus the Green Bay Packers. Who you guys got? Put it in the chat section. Hit that like button. Who do you guys got? Titans versus Packers. Week 3. We'll be doing a live game preview in the studio. I don't know if it's going to be tonight or tomorrow night. We'll figure it out, but it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. We got the Eagles losing again. Dude, the Eagles are one of those teams that, remember last year, they started off so damn hot and then just completely shit the bed, no diaper. And they really haven't been that great. Not really sure what it is. I'll tell you what, man. These bicyclists on the road, they brave as shit, bro. They act like they've got blinkers on their fucking bikes. They act like if a car were to run into them that they're not gonna be injured. And they act like they control the road more than the drivers do. It's crazy. Fuck that. I treat biking on the road next to cars on fast roads, I treat that like fucking surfing, bro. Are you kidding me? What, like, look, I get it. I bet you a lot of you watching like to surf, right? But guess what? Every fucking day it seems like there's somebody losing a calf, bro. And I don't know about you. Ain't worth it. Ain't worth it. I'm not trying to wake up and one day have 2 calves and the next day have 1, or miss half of my left fucking rib cage. Like, dude, it's too crazy. It's too crazy. I ain't doing it. I'm not getting hit. Y'all see that? Speaking of getting in, you ever see that Catfish? Are you guys familiar with the show Catfish? You guys ever hear that the main host, Neve, or whatever his name is? That dude was on I think like a electric bike and he got hit. That dude's recovering right now from a broken neck, bro. Almost died. Facts. Anyways, y'all, I love y'all. Tighten up, Code Blue Cyclops swag. I love you guys, man. Hit that like button, hit that comment button, subscribe. We're gonna be live. We'll be live again later today, and maybe even later tonight. We'll figure it out. The Titans got a lot of work on. I want you guys to make sure, put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. Let me know how you feeling about this upcoming week 3. Let's go, man. We need a W. Tighten up, Code Blue Cyclops swag. You cannot spell Titans without putting that T-A in it. I love you guys, man. Let's get it.